We're going to finish chapter 1 today, but will we stay sane? We'll see. Hello world, my name is Donoraffe, and welcome back to Oceanblock 2. Last episode, we got a lot of progress. We got through goo, we got some ferret core, we built this nice little kind of processing-y plant, automated water, and yeah, we also built a mob farm and a giant tower to go sit in AFK on and not have any endermen spawn. Not that I'm mad about that at all. Today, I want to kick that mob farm up to the next level, which means a little bit of dive into the nether. Hopefully, when we get into the nether, we can also grab a ender pearl. If we take a look at the quest book, the next thing that we really need to dive into is the productive metalworks. This tinkering around, because it's not really tinkers, it is productive metalworks. Probably behind the furnace, maybe just a little offshoot out here. But I feel like going on an adventure. These are crazy. Because it's like one wrong move in here and it's going to be bad news bears. I am not all that interested in going down there right now. Oh bother. Whoa. The nether's a little scary. Look at all that gold. Another ender tank. Oh dear lord. Goodbye. 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 That's like one of those ender cataclysm ones. Dear lord. Poor piglins. Ah, no. Don't shoot the boat. And a ghast spawns. Jeez. He is still there. He is very, very still there. Goodbye, sir. Holy crap. Yeah, no thank you. Black quartz. Feeding upgrade. Nice. Let's go over to this bastion remnant just to see. I know there's probably a bunch of gold, but I also just want to see what these look like. Oh. I can really easily get ender pearls. Saved it. I'm out. Yeah, I'm not playing that game. Wasn't like a bucket clutch, that was like a boat clutch. Like sneak onto this island really quick. Break a couple of barrels and not die. Nailed it. Ah, that's the one I wanted. There's so much warped fungus around, they like just freak out. Oh, goodbye. So this island, oops, I just got a bunch of stuff. Ender pouch, that's a huge find. Some replica ingots. Oh, smithing template. Magnet upgrade. Ooh, a crafting upgrade. That's going in the backpack. I can do this. And now I can go get me a couple of piglins here. Sweet. Success. Pretty easily get piglin bartering. If we grab a stack of gold, chest, and a hooper. I like how I actually spelled it hooper. Hashtag temporary. Mostly because I don't want to listen to the silly Piglin sounds. Ender pearls. Huzzah. Super big moment here. And we have some Blazebloom Goo. Why was I so excited? The primordial goo should just turn into Blazebloom Goo. Put a lower one next to the higher one, it will actually consume it, turn into the other one. There we go. Actually, like, spreads over to the Primogel and turns it into a Blazebloom. Farmed a little bit of the raw blaze gold. I'm going to wait for this to also convert over. So this pack has, very interestingly, changed the config for Blazebloom, and it actually makes ice. Don't recall. Oh, it does. All right. So this will be very, very quick because it will make blue. It won't make blue ice, but it will make packed ice. And conveniently, the game gives us a tool called the Icebreaker. I wonder what they want us to use that for. What do we do first? First, do you? This is a super cool little toy because it literally creates portal and things. But now this portal is like open in anywhere in the world I go. I can the other portal in and come back here. So I don't even need /home. Let's upgrade our to Blazebloom. Super duper part about Blazebloom is that it lava repairs. So I can just take it and toss it in lava and it will repair itself. But it also has one of the cooler items. So this little guy is super cool. So now that we have the packed ice, we can make blue ice, which is a quest. Oh, right, I need to do all of those. That was on the list of things to do today. Now that we have Basalt, Blue Ice, and Soul Soil, with a simple block breaker, we now have a crushed Basalt farm, which is really nice. What did it say? The quest said what we needed to do. When lava flows above Soul Soil while touching Blue Ice. We don't need Basalt, we're generating Basalt. I think we'll just do that. Collector. So if we put lava here, that should be Basalt. Diamond pick. Breaking one will be good enough. You're just gonna pick up. Oh, because that needs to be an allow-list. You need to be there. And then you should have Basalt. So waitlist. So if I throw you down, you should get picked up by you. And we have automatic Basalt generator. We have you crushing Basalt down, which goes in here, which goes into a big chest. So we need a diamond chest. Fantastic. We can kind of make a filtered system. You get your basalt, crushed basalt. We can sluice the crushed basalt, and the sluiced crushed basalt ends up as Netherrack. Because then we can take you and lock you as Netherrack. We should be able to make a polar upgrade. set you to north, which you should be set by default. And now we have a filtered item. We can then put you here, you here. I will eventually remember everything that I need, but I also need a chest. And put you there. So that's in, that's out. And then I should be able to do this. Nice. And then we lock you so that you're always crushed Netherrack. And then, sorry y'all if you care about seeing said crushed Netherrack, because you're never going to see it again. Basically, a little infinite farm for sluicing Netherrack. So we now have an income of quartz, solium dust, and glowstone. Assume we need steel to get blaze. Yeah, because we need the diamond mesh. Which is fine. Does look like it's trending up. So this whole system will back up eventually. It'll back up eventually anyways once this is completely full. And we have quartz, which is fantastic. So we jumped a bit. We jumped a lot a bit ahead, which is fine. I tend to do that in packs. I need to go back and create, to finish off this chapter, we just need to go back and create the little tinker thing. Let's do that. Fire brick, which needs flyer clay, which needs a lot of clay. Okay, that'll be plenty. Ooh, a drop's coming in. That's nice. Plenty. Oh, fire brick. What is in our airdrop? A bunch of dark steel. Another spellbook. Magma walkers. That would have been nice. I wouldn't have died in the lava. Speed upgrade. Another motor. And some minigun ammo. Nice. Alright, so I have to admit, the little pillar to eternity was bothering me. So I put something over there. I'm not entirely thrilled with it, but it's something. It's a thing. And then I got really bored and couldn't record, so we have a ship now. I said I was going to make a ship. I said I wanted to make a ship. So we have a ship. I made it up, admittedly, made it on up above the water, and then like stepped back and went, wait. It's floating. How is it floating? So put some rocks under it. How the rocks are floating, it's magic. It's really, really dense water. The rocks float. We'll do something fun in here. I'm just using these Simply Lights Luminate fixtures. They give a nice amount of light, and they look very kind of pseudo-modern. Did a little bit of decorating, just plopped some leaves. It spruced up the place. I definitely spruced up the place. So, last thing to do for this episode, not this one, I want to finish out this quest line. We got the fire clay, turn those into fire brick. I don't know what this actually wants me to make. A bunch of bricks, which is fine. Controller, tank, and at least 9 heating coils. You also get some more bricks, which is nice. And a drain, a casting table, and and I get a casting basin for free. Fire brick. It said we need a casting table. We need 2 drains. Tank. Yeah, we're gonna have infinite lava, so we don't need something crazy. Foundry controller, which is a blast furnace surrounded by the bricks. And then we need the heating coils, which is gonna require... We'll do a 3x3. I don't think we're not gonna need a crazy big one. So we can do 9 of voila. Then a bunch of bricks. Which should have almost completed the tap. Derp to derp. The tap. So that completes these 3 quests. We get some more bricks. We get more bricks. we get the casting basin, another tap, and a ton of XP. As I said, probably gonna move this one and just go out that way a little bit, and put this guy over here. Maybe we go down. How about that? That'd be fun. Let's go down. So we have another one of these. We were looking at colors. Green. Green is kind of like meh. But I kind of also like it. Let's do green, because I think it'll look cool, especially if we do it kind of that, like as I was saying, under the water a little bit over there. Which means there. That was fun. Plenty of green dye. I think we need to stick with the jungle stairs into oak stairs, right? Cool. A nice little chamber. And that should have given us enough time for you to be done. And then you're superheated, which is cool. I swear I made automators. Did I not actually make the automators? Did I just make the stuff to make the automators and didn't make the automators? Mixie. Very slowly, but that's fine. And then I need a cobble generator, lava. Oh, did I? I made... Why do you have no lava in you? Or are you just broken textured? Oh, you're just broken textured. Okay. I'm not going to need that much. That's going to be fine. We'll just do that. Ender, tank, red dye. This is just for lava automation. Sorry for not actually communicating externally. Just kidding. You're going to be here. The smeltery controller is actually going to be here. Oh, this is going to make automation a pain. We're going to move you back to... You're not really serious, are you? You literally used the... There's like... it doesn't matter. There's actually, you're... I'm gonna want that That way it is. Well, I'm gonna want that for hoppers. Hoppers. And then I guess we put maybe a gold chest in the middle. Actually, we're gonna do this twice. We're gonna just need to go get more gold. We're not gonna. So you go there. Hopper. Hopper. Big boy. You are all in the wrong spot, which is super awesome. I did need the glass. Because you need to be here. Casting table, casting basin, wrong. How many times can Dono make the same thing? Shift. And then can put the tank here. You here, like so. Which will empty our white, which is good. We're gonna make it a full square because we're gonna. We're also gonna torch up this place because stuff can spawn in here. A drain, a drain, a brain. You know what? The grain's not bad. One more because we got it. You might as well. It looks so weird that they did that texture like that. Well, we have a smeltery. We has the ingots. We need. How do you make the plate cast? Oh, you can make. So you can make the gold. Do we have a hammer? I think we do. So you can make a gold plate with that hammer. Need 360, which I think is 2. Not entirely sure. So upgrades to it? No, 4. So now that we have the molten iron in there, molten cast iron, we can make our plate cast. Our ingot cast. And then when we put our plate in and pour the molten the cast iron over the top of it, it makes our plate cast. And we get, and now we just need Electrum and Invar, which this unlocks alloying, which is cool. Also allows us to make plates. Invar is nickel and iron. 2 iron to 1 nickel. So there's our Invar. Electrum, which is gold and silver in a 1-to-1. Gold. Silver. Definitely want some more silver. Are you silver? You are tin. Osmium. You must be silver. You're aluminum. That's probably nickel. There's silver. So this also, when you use the foundry, so 1 gives you 180, but when you pour it out, you only need 90. Was that 2-to-1? No way. Oh, they are doubled. That's nice. We're gonna put 2 to 1, and we are not gonna turn you on because then it gets all screwy with it alloys but doesn't alloy instantly. See how it kind of takes a while to get the invar going? That will bite you in the behind because it will like pour out like a portion of the ingot. So there is our invar, and then there is our electrum. So suppose if we just do this. I think I'm going to let this go until it's all done alloying, and then I'm just going to crank this on, and we'll have probably enough electrum and invar for the rest of the series. So I think I was really ready for the big, but I think we need these. This shouldn't be too difficult. We need to figure out this stuff. Helmet's easy. Brown polymer, huh? Dried kelp and brown dye. And then we need pants. Oh. And booties. Is it going to do it? Why is it not doing it? I need a fluid pipe and a fluid pipe. Fluid pipe. Do the thing. Do the thing, game. Why is it still not doing the thing? I want my... Because I finished everything. You're all done. Oh. Okay. I don't really want to do that, but we can. Those things scare me a little bit, but let's... A big void fortress appears in the distance out of the fog of war. Part of me really wants the frog lights. All right, so there is a bunch of spawners in here. Not nice ones either. Yeah, I would have expected at least something to spawn. We are gonna... Oh, bother. Okay. I lied. Oh, that was... I think they're fighting each other, which I am totally okay with. Or they're trying to follow me. And throwing themselves off the side. Also, totally okay with. That was scary. All right. So these guys. Oh, and it saw me too, which is super fantastic because these little things are not nice. There we go. That was the ding that I was expecting. I don't know if this was like the intended mechanic, but like they're like one of the most obnoxious mobs in the pack because they slow you, and they have this weird like jump attack thing that they do. Dear Lord. Okay, we win. And we got a couple of gems, some diamonds, and abyssal fragments. This is these are kind of super duper things for later. So that replication ore might even be enough for me to really like basically start. That is chapter complete. It was this this little guy up here that I hadn't done yet. So, well, thank you very, very much for hanging out with me today. We did a lot. This episode was packed. It might even, it may or may not have turned into 2 episodes by the time you're watching this. We got into the Nether. We got a bunch of stuff. We upgraded our armor to blaze gold. We completed the first chapter. We are done with the entire first chapter. It's a little bit of, we need to get here. Oh no, we need this. And then there's this thing. Sorry. That's just on a next episode. I think we are very close to potentially getting into Oritech. I look forward to that. And again, thank you very much for watching and enjoy yourself.